Now, this story in Joshua 6, verse 2. Now, before this verse, we learned that Joshua had led the children of Israel there. Moses has now died, and they're getting ready to enter into the promised land. And they came up on this city called Jericho. And the city Jericho had immense walls around it. The walls were so big that they actually had houses built into the walls. They said they were so wide that they could ride chariots around the top of the walls. And a little interesting tidbit about Jericho: the people in Jericho were so terrified of the Israelite people because they had heard what God had did at the Red Sea 40 years before. So they heard what had happened to the Egyptians, and they were so afraid of this nation that they would destroy them that they erected these immense walls. So fast forward, Joshua and the people of Israel are standing on the outside of these walls, and God says something interesting. He says, Joshua, see, I have given you Jericho into your hands, its kings and its mighty men of valor. Now, God didn't say, I'm about to give you Jericho. Go in there and take it. You'll get it after you destroy it. God said, see, I have given you Jericho. God doesn't see our situation through our limitations. He sees things based on his own word. He sees past our reality. And we all know how that story went with Jericho. They marched around the city 7 times for 7 days, and on the 7th day they shouted, and the walls came down. Now, the thing about when those walls came down, they came down flat. They didn't fall down. They actually sunk into the ground because angels stomped on them and smashed them down to the ground. This is why God wants us to see with spiritual eyes, because there are angel armies waiting to assist us and to lead us into a higher level. But if we can't imagine those things, we limit God's ability to move.